My palm tree is covered in crawling vines. Is that okay? If not, what do I do about it? Welcome to Weekend Warrior. This video is going to be a little different. I'm not fixing anything. I'm not building anything. Well, I'm kind of fixing something. My palm tree, I love it. It's a beautiful tree, but it's covered in vines. Now, I'm from Wisconsin. I don't know if this is normal or not. So I did a lot of research and I found out this is not a good thing. It's really common, but it's not a desirable thing. Because when the vines grow on the palm tree, a couple of things happen. Well, several things happen. Number one, it could ruin the bark. It could choke off the tree. It could encourage little bugs and things to live on the surface. And if it gets high enough up into the fronds, it could actually fight the tree for sunlight. So I started this morning fixing this problem, and I want to show you what I had to do and how I did it. And this is going to be more than just a weekend project, I think, but it's kind of interesting. So let's take a look. First, why did this happen? Well, this tree was just not properly cared for. I've already cleaned out a whole lot of this, and I've cleaned a lot of the vines up to about this point. But as you can see, there's just a lot of debris and a lot of stuff here that should have been cleaned out all along, and it wasn't. All of this is stuff that I got off the tree, but everything in the back for about 3 feet was just building up over the years. I don't know if someone was intentionally throwing stuff there or just when things fell off the tree they let it collect, but all that debris has to be cleaned out. I'm a good way there, but we've got more to do. The tools I'm using are pretty simple. I'm using this hand pruner. I'm using a pair of gloves. These vines are so prickly, and I just don't want to get all that into my fingers. So a good sturdy pair of gloves. And this is probably the most unusual item I'm using. It's a carpet knife, but I'm finding it works really well to get behind the vines and snip them off. So what do I have to do? Well, I'm finding that vines are like any other plant. If you can cut them off from the ground, they're not going to grow. So the first thing I did around the whole base of the tree is I cleared a lot of it out. I still have some clearing to do. And then I pried away the vines, and so I was able to cut them away, snip them off, and I'll show you in a minute how I did that, and allow them to no longer have that connection to the ground. Then I'm going to get as much off the trunk as I can. Whatever's left in a month or two, it's going to turn brown and either fall off on its own. It'll be easier for me to take it off. One word of warning, from what I understand, if you have to pry or pull too much, it could damage the tree. So far, the part I've done, it's worked pretty well. So let me show you how I work on these vines in order to cleanly pull them away from the tree. These are already dying, so I can pull pieces off. Be careful, no, we're not damaging the tree tongue too much. But the ones that aren't, like right down here, what I'm doing is getting behind with that carpet knife, and then, well, now I'll pull it away, but if it didn't, I snip them away. And it's allowing me to just slowly work my way up the tree. And we'll try that again. And here I'm going to get some of behind. There's a nice strong vine there. I'm going to get behind that, and I can pull it a little bit away from the tree. And then I can snip that. And that gives me something to start with. And I can start pulling that vine away. And the stuff that I can't pull away, what I've been doing is just kind of sliding this carpet knife, and I'm able to clean the vines right off. So it's going to be a long job, but in the end we'll have a healthier tree. And you can see right here we're running into a lot of vines again. So as I work my way up, I have to be really careful that I'm not, tearing away too much of that bark. I'm just getting the vine itself. And as I work my way up, I just do a little more prying. And when I run into problems, pry it away and snip it off. Before long, I'll just have a mess underneath to clean up. But hopefully I'll have a healthier tree because of it. Look at those vines. And Tarzan could swing from these things. Just keep doing that. I'll pry it away. Get that knife out. And then I can start cleaning pieces off. Of course, I'm adding much more to this mess at the base. And I'll just pick all that up, put it in a trash can, haul it to the dump. So before long, this is going to look like a nice, clean palm tree. I'm about halfway there. Not bad. It's looking pretty good. When I'm done, not only will my tree look better, but it will make my entire yard look better. And I'll be able to head over to my lanai and have a cool, refreshing drink. Thanks for watching, everyone. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe by clicking my face in the corner. And don't forget to ring that bell icon up above. That way you'll know when I post new videos. I'm Mark, and this is Weekend Warrior on the Average Me channel.